And welcome back to On TV. I have to say, this is becoming one of my more favorite rituals, interviewing people who have put themselves forward as candidates in the upcoming municipal election. Very happy to meet all of the folks who have decided to take the plunge. And today we're talking to John Bruno. John, good to see you. How are you?
Good to see you, Luann. I'm very well.
Good, good. Glad to have you with us. Tell us a little bit about your background. Have you been into politics before?
A long time ago, in my teenage years, as you're exploring, I kind of took up some volunteer work with some of the campaigns, and I was very interested in politics at that time. I helped out in several campaigns of very prominent people in Sault Ste. Marie. The Honourable Russ Ramsey, the Honourable Jim Kelleher, and the Honourable Dave Rossetti as well.
You keep some good company.
And so those were some of those experiences that certainly have helped me throughout my career.
What made you decide that now is the time?
I recently just retired from education after 36 years, and certainly because of my youthful dreams of entering politics, I said to myself, if you're going to do it now. So you know what? The timing was perfect. And I've had a long, passionate love of politics. When I say politics, my passion for the city. My passion for the city has been that, here's an example. So many times I taught for 16 years, and I saw our children leave our city, and the potential that lies within our children throughout those years that I was a teacher and a principal and a superintendent. It certainly troubled me, many, many years, so that, I wanted to do something about that. I really love Sault Ste. Marie, and I really want to be here, and I want it to grow, and I want it to be the thriving place that it can be.
Now, you know what, that's an interesting thing, because it just dawned on me, as a teacher, two of my kids are teachers. And did you ever get to a point where, because as you mentioned, there was the constant youth out-migration, were you ever frustrated knowing, oh, these kids are so smart, but they're leaving?
Yes, exactly. All of our kids are going, and I can see the effects of that now with the parents of the children that have gone. The children are away. Sometimes, if we had more jobs in our community, we certainly want to enhance them back. They've come back. Over the years, I've seen this migration coming back when the opportunities are here. But if we don't have the opportunities and we don't present the opportunities, our youth are going to migrate south, and because they need a job. But we're also missing those young people in our community, and you know what? They enhance our community. They keep our community young as well, and certainly to have them around is wonderful.
So many great ideas come from our
absolutely,
youth.
Absolutely.
It's just phenomenal. What are some of the other issues that you would consider probably your top priorities as you head into the campaign?
Well, first of all, I just wanted to say that, the children coming back was certainly something that I really enjoyed working with, and bringing them back to Sault Ste. Marie. That was one of them. Our taxes are certainly very high in Sault Ste. Marie. We really want to work at that. How we're going to work at that? Certainly we're going to look at reviewing and consulting with the taxpayers to see how those things are working or not working, find efficiencies. Out of 444 municipalities, there must be some best practices there. And we need to look at that, somewhere along there, so we can tackle that problem.
So look outside the box a little bit.
Exactly, because you know what? We can't keep doing the same old. And we have seniors, who have a hard time making ends meet. We have businesses, residential area people that are paying high taxes. Our businesses, just our local businesses are suffering, because they need more action. They need more, perhaps less red tape at City Hall, so that they can continue. Remember, a business in Sault Ste. Marie, we always forget about the ones that are here. You know what? They create the employment, and yet, we want them to have cooperation. We want them to have an access and an appreciation from the community that, you are employing our people. And then there's the big jobs, and the jobs that we go looking for all over Ontario, all over the place. And I still think that there's opportunity, because we are a great destination, and we have all the the amenities to move products, to do things, waterways, railways, and so on, I still believe that we can do something about that in our community and bring some quality jobs so that, again, bring back our youth, because that's very important.
Bring them back home and give them some incentive to remember why Sault Ste. Marie is such an awesome city.
Exactly, exactly. Some of the other things too are, maintaining our roads, maintaining our traffic seems to have a little bit of a glitch right now. There's a lot of construction that's going on.
And Great Northern Road's so busy.
Exactly, and some of the studies have been conducted already, and there has been some study, so I'm going to explore that a little bit more to see where we can help the situation in our city. Just coming here, I met a train, and it almost caused me to be late. So those are some of the things that I'll look at, once I'm elected as Ward 3 candidate. Also, one thing that was a little bit troubling too was that the EDC lost some monies. And again, we're trying to promote things, and I don't know how that's going to work, but certainly I want to explore that area and continue to see how we can bring jobs to our... And I think with my experience and leadership through my past experience, I think how you do that is very important. The process of how you do that is very important. And we need to look at different venues, different cities too, because there's some wonderful cities out there that have done things that are, that are really good. So why can't we look at something like that and do that? And not that we aren't, we are, but you know what? There needs to be more. And I think it's more of a critical time now as well, because we're at a juncture where the economy is not bad. And if we continue to go down a good economy, we want to grow with that economy.
Yeah, we want to keep it going.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds like you have some awesome ideas, John. Really looking forward to hearing more about your issues and how you're going to tackle them on the campaign trail. Best of luck to you. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me, and I look forward to our next one.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Lloyd.
We'll be right back on TV.